The Last Word of a Bluebird is a poem by American poet Robert Frost. I will begin by reciting the poem. As I went out, a crow in a low voice said, "Oh, I was looking for you. How do you do? I just came to tell you, to tell Leslie, will you, that her little bluebird wanted me to bring word. That the north wind last night that made the stars bright and made ice on the trough almost made him cough his tail feathers off. He just had to fly. But he sent her goodbye and said to be good and wear her red hood and look for skunk tracks in the snow with an axe and do everything, and perhaps in the spring he would come back and sing." Leslie Frost was Robert Frost's eldest daughter and second child, and the poem was probably written for her. From what I can find out, the poem was published in a poetry collection called Mountain Interval in 1916. By this time, Leslie would have been 26 years of age. Maybe the poem was written earlier, when Leslie was younger, and then published only later as part of this collection. Note that the crow brings a message from Leslie's friend, the bluebird, to another friend of Leslie, the narrator. It's as if there's a whole cozy community of birds and children all spending time with each other and talking to each other. The bluebird obviously knows Leslie's ways. He talks about her red hood, so he must have seen her wearing it. He asks her to continue her search for skunk tracks because he has probably seen her do that before. The next point is the inevitability of the bluebird's departure. I read something similar in the book The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. Rat, who had always lived in the same place, asks the swallows why they need to migrate every year. And one of the swallows replies, "First we feel it stirring within us, a sweet unrest. Then back come the recollections one by one like homing pigeons. They flutter through our dreams at night, they fly with us in our wheelings and circlings by day. We hunger to inquire of each other, to compare notes, and to assure ourselves that it was all really true, as one by one the scents and sounds and names of long forgotten places come gradually back and beckon to us." In this poem, the bluebird too probably feels a similar magnetic pull, which is why, as the crow says, he just had to fly. The call to migrate must have felt urgent to the bluebird, which is why he couldn't even say a last goodbye. But he does feel real love for Leslie, because he does not ghost her. He can't stay, but he sends word. He also sends words of encouragement. Do everything, he says. In other words, don't wait for me. Enjoy your life. And then he gives some advice that is almost like the advice of a parent. He asks Leslie to be good and to wear her red hood so that she is not exposed to the cold weather. It is a beautiful poem about a child who loves a bluebird and a bluebird who loves her back.